let us jam.
Let us jam.
Let us jam, everybody.
Hello, Coco and Rogue Effect and the Gouda Guy and Avis P. Hello, subscribers and future subscribers. I'm KarmaJolt. This game is Genavieve B, and I'm here with Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. And last we left off, we were like pretty close to the end of a chapter, but we like couldn't make it all the way. We were like, we gotta go eat or something like that. So I think we're gonna load up this selected save data calyx, where we were interrogating a child.
I forgot about that.
I think we talked to him a bunch, but like, let's just really quick refresh. Samurai, I think he's the bomb. Huh, what would a lemur like you know about the Steel Samurai? Okay, we already talked to him about this. You really shouldn't yell like that. He's only a kid. Okay. Do you remember doing this part?
Kind of, not really.
Ryan K, what's going on? Playing some Peggle right now, Coco? I think I know what that is. How does it look and sound, by the way, everybody? And thank you so much for watching my my video yesterday where I made a Super Mario Maker 2 level for Jackie J. What if I like present the murder weapon to this child? The samurai spear, that's totally cool. I wish I had one too. This kid and Maya would get along great. I might have shown him that already. What if I do this? Hey, it's the Steel Samurai. Huh? Why is he dragging his foot like that?
Rogue Effect says the game might be a tiny bit loud.
Alright, thank you, Rogue Effect. What if I go like this? Is that better? Ken, what's going on? Did anyone else beat the MM2 level? Ken, I wanted to check that later today. Where'd you get this anyway? Should I give him some pills? Oh, well, it's empty. I'm gonna ask him about the monkey head. What's that? Boring. Man, how can one person be so lame? If you were a superhero, you'd be lame-o man.
What happens if you show him the shiny attorney badge?
Probably the same thing. Okay. I'm gonna show him an autopsy report. Alright, he's bored of that too. I don't think there's anything I can show him that will like change his mind about anything. Here's some pills, kid. No?
Maybe we need to move on.
You might be right. I think this is why we saved the game, right? Because we were here and we couldn't like quite figure out where to go after this. Gouda Guy, what happens if you show him your shiny attorney's badge? He thinks it's boring. Gouda Guy's favorite Beatles song is Let It Be. Oh my gosh, Ryan K. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh, it's so normal. I was expecting some cool theme snacks or something. Popcorn, at least.
Spaghetti in a soda can.
I would try it. Spaghetti? Wouldn't just the sauce come out and the noodles all stay stuck inside?
Best when slammed. I guess they want you to drink it in one gulp.
Do you know there's an Ace Attorney anime on Crunchyroll? I found that out fairly recently. Yo, Curtis Euless. I've been like meaning to get to that. I might try it soon. Red Dalek, what's going on?
Spaghetti already comes in a can? Maybe like Chef Boyardee version?
Slamming spaghetti, right. Yeah, Avis, I mean, that is a thing we have. And I can like move this way, right? So is there anything new to look at? A bike. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? Okay, we kind of read that already.
Pound that spaghetti.
Pound that spaghetti.
Ain't no one drank that up in one cup, you know.
Red Dalek, if somebody challenged me for money, I might. Dendon T, I see you as well.
Heinz spaghetti in a can? Ew.
Don't yuck there, yum. Actually, I've never tried it, so.
But when I think of Heinz, I think of ketchup, and spaghetti and ketchup is not.
I see what you're doing. Right on time for a Karma stream. I have no objections. Yo, Rasta, welcome.
And Denton Tucker, hi.
You know what? I was just about to say, Rogue Effect gave a $50 super thanks on a comment yesterday. So you know what? Why don't I do 50 curls for that? Let's add that to the to-go counter. Woo! And while we're at it, everyone spam the coffee emoji for Rogue Effect, who is very cool and generous. It makes it a lot easier to go uphill. Okay, you read that. Where have I heard that line before? Okay, so like Mia is like possessing Maya's body while we are examining this room, I guess.
How's your day today so far, Jen? It's going okay. I kind of have a headache. Just like in this section of my head. But I'm doing okay. I'm doing good. How's your day going?
Like, so far so good. But like, what are we supposed to do here? There's a box of snacks on the table. Okay, we already saw this. They're all empty. I'm glad Maya isn't here to see this. She'd be devastated.
Sorry? What was that about, Maya?
Oh, nothing. There's a tissue. There's an array of cosmetics here. According to Maya, that wig was used in some old TV show. You don't know Samurai Boogie Woogie? You're even lamer than I thought.
Heinz may be known for their ketchup, but they also do baked beans and pasta mentioned earlier. Huh.
Why does everybody but me know about this show? Okay, let's see if there's anything. Mr. Powers' bag.
Now, Phoenix, it's not polite to look through other people's belongings.
Hey, don't look at me. Tell that to your sister. Sister. I do not know what to do with this child. Because it seems like we talked to him about everything already. Like, yeah, don't yell at me, I'm only a kid. So what happened? We already did this conversation too. Looks like a little persuasion is necessary. Maybe a bribe? What if we go back to the lady who wanted the script to see if we can get her to give us something?
Okay. Oh, she's still furious.
We already talked to this lady about everything. So yeah, this is pretty much where we left off last time, and I kind of might need a clue here. But if we can move to here. Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates. This seems significant though, right? Nameless flowers bloom in solitude. They probably have a proper name. But it is not for me to know. Not now, nor ever, till the end of my days. I need a vacation, says Phoenix. Oh my gosh. I don't really know. That was rather eloquent of him. Let's go into the trailer and see if we can find something to steal for this child. Samurai Summer, starring Jack Hammer. This poster looks like it's been hanging here for years.
Take it.
Maybe we should replace the poster in the office with this one.
That would be kind of sad.
Another old movie poster, The Singing Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. What the hell do samurais sing about? Chopping off heads?
It's a samurai musical set in ancient Japan.
R.O., what's going on? A samurai musical? Is that even a genre? Well, I'm impressed. You know your stuff, Mia.
Oh, Maya's the real fan. I just picked a little up.
I thought, since the kid could quote-unquote use a bribe, that maybe we could find something in here to steal now that that lady isn't here. But dang, I don't know what to do. I might just Jack Hammer through some of these conversations here. Yeah, it's a van. An incinerator. Clearly not part of the case at all. That's not significant or important in any way. The door is unlocked. We could just walk right in. On a closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here a while. Materials. I love the bird sounds. Oh my gosh.
We're doing good. Who else that? Gaming since the 80s. How are you doing?
Hey. Kevin Vu, what's going on? There's a big 2 painted here.
Yeah, Rogue,
Okay.
you get it. Maybe instead of bribing with an item, bribe with knowledge. I don't know if that's an option.
Yeah, but I don't have any more, like, dialogue options, you know? Here's the step ladder. A perfectly normal step ladder. I've never actually used one. I don't like heights. I'm a firm believer that humankind was made to keep both feet on the ground.
Hi, Robert L.
A classic director's chair. I'm surprised they don't have an extra large one for Mr. Manila. No clues here. Panel for reflecting light.
Who we bribing? The little boy.
Outline.
What was his name again? Do you remember?
Cody?
Oh, yes. Gouda guy, that was... Help me, stepladder.
A stage backdrop. This is Neo Fujiyama.
Yeah,
according to
Rogue.
my,
Gouda behave. Calix, you get it too. I'm doing good playing video games and in this case listening to your live stream. Yeah. That's what we're here for. I've been stuck. Ken, I see you. Hi, Tiny Schmario.
The clock has stopped at 2:15 now. Okay, so it's good that we saw that.
Yeah, Tiny Schmario, we're still on this one. If you have any pointers or anything, let us know. We're kind of stuck.
Here's a bench.
Kevin V says bribe him with the camera photo, I think.
I showed him that already.
And he didn't seem interested. Which is weird.
Let's try it again. Or maybe we could just go to the detention center and see if we can learn anything new. But I doubt that I have to go to, like, the law offices, for example. Robert L. says the camera? I'll examine it again, I guess.
What part are we at? We are at the part where the samurai guy is in holding, and there was there a trial and then
Yeah, we already did the part 1 of the trial, I believe.
yeah. I need to change these glasses. I'm
Sure.
not liking them.
So, like, is there anything else I can talk to you about here? No. We've literally presented every option to this child, but, like, this is a new character that we just met. And I don't know what to tell him. Or what information to get from him.
Robert L, what camera? The fact it's not switched on? I don't know what that means.
John F, what's going on? Let's go to the detention center here. Okay, this is new, so this may be what we're supposed to do. October 18, detention center visitors room. I guess Mr. Powers is in questioning.
Yeah, Rasta Warrior, we did present all of our items to the kid.
Yeah, we showed him everything. It looks like this is what I'm supposed to do now, is just come back here, which, like, I don't...
Oh, well. Let's try again another day, Phoenix.
Okay, never mind, then. What happens if I come back here? What to do? So what's the best thing to do from here?
We need to get to the studio and talk to that boy. Okay.
Okay. Have any ideas about who might have done this?
We don't have enough information to make a case yet.
Or have I heard that phrase before? So that's where Maya got it from. Okay, so there is clearly still something that we need to do at the studio. So, like, I guess I'll just go through every room examining stuff that I haven't examined before. But if it's got a... If the magnifying glass has a check over it, it means we've already looked at it. Looks like it's been turned off for the day. All of these conversations have check marks on them.
Dendon asked if we've ever watched America's Got Talent.
I don't think I've ever seen that show, no.
I've seen it.
And?
It's okay. I don't love that they purposefully bring on people who aren't good just to shame them publicly. For views. Kind of sucks.
I haven't seen any of that. Yeah, like, what do we do with this kid?
Move outside to Studio 1 and then to Studio 2 if possible, then inside the trailer.
Alright, Tiny Schmario, I think we did that, but...
Yeah, we were just in there. And it didn't really show anything that could be done.
And then outside Studio 2.
And
I looked at the food on the table. I checked everything out here.
Do you think the people know how bad they are? I mean, isn't it worse that they don't and then they're like, oh my gosh, I'm on this show and they really like me. And then they get like ridiculed. I don't know. I just think that's sad.
Yeah, we looked at all this stuff. Like, I don't know what our next move is here.
Tiny Mario. No.
Uh-huh. Yo, Desert Titan, this is Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney.
Why is there an angry police grandma?
And, like, I looked at pretty much everything in here. There's no other screen.
It would be worse finding out live on television. Yeah, it would. I think that's
Actually.
what the, like, that's how you get views.
Let's go back to Studio 2.
Is it possible to get into the security room? I don't think so, because the old police grandma is there.
Okay, just making sure there's not, like, a second part to this room that we're missing.
I don't think there is.
And there is a second part to that room, but we've checked it.
Vaguely remember this part of the case. You have to get an ultra rare card from Cody and give it to Penny at some point. Penny is the assistant girl?
Yes. Alright, so there's nothing else in here.
Yeah, Gaming Since the 80s says to get the camera from the kid, you have to give him a collectible card with samurai on it.
Okay.
No spoilers. Bribe
Police Grandma with Werther's original Very Heath Miller. I might just do that.
Oh my god, it's Heath! Hi!
I'm gonna try presenting, like, everything to her. Okay, she's just huffing and puffing here.
Old Bag has the card. Okay.
Ms. Oldbag, I'm borrowing this, just so you know.
Okay.
Okay, we did that one already.
Just be sure to give it back.
She's not as demanding when she's exhausted. Alright.
Hi. Brebe. That's right, good guy. No one deserves to be shamed and ashamed for being unskilled. Yeah, I completely agree, Avis, but, you know, capitalism wants to get the money and they don't care about how people feel.
Very Heath Miller, we're pretty stuck here. I told you. Oh, this is you.
I told you who I saw, Huff.
Huff.
It was Powers.
Well, at least she's consistent. Okay, so nothing there.
Hey,
oh, this might be new.
That's a card. Studio One?
Right, a card key to Studio One.
I could visit poor Hammer. I'd like to visit. He died. I want his fan.
I was his fan.
Oh, I was his fan?
Yeah.
I want his fan! Give it to me!
You don't have your own card, Ms. Oldbag?
Studio One isn't my turf. You'll let me borrow it then?
This is progression. Tiny Schmaria, we made it. If I give her the card key, then I won't be able to get into Studio One. I'm gonna lend it to her.
Why don't you let her borrow it, Phoenix?
I guess it can't hurt. Here you go, Miss Oldbag. You're not gonna do the southern accent for her like usual?
I'm tired.
Okay, that's fine.
Robert L., no.
Card key
No.
lent to Ms. Oldbag. She wants his singular fan. Yeah, Kevin Vu. It's a large war fan, though.
Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having debts to no whippersnappers. You'll take this and we're even, deal?
Deal. What's this? A Steel Samurai trading card.
That sneaky kid dropped it. I figured it's pretty important to him, though.
Thank you, Rogue Effect. Thank you. I may have a use for this. This must be the hostage she was talking about. Alright, I guess I didn't hear that part, or didn't remember it. A trading card. Apparently these are really popular with the kids these days.
Right. I'm off. Yeah, Robert L.
There she goes, hobbling off toward the
It wasn't like... Jokes. Nah. It wasn't very funny. I don't know. Not a funny
Yeah,
joke.
not our style.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I want to go to
I'm still thinking about what Den and Genevieve.
this.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure there'd be like some personal stories on Reddit about people getting on that show and being ridiculed, and there's definitely probably somebody's story out there if you look for it.
Wayne, what's going on?
Hello, Wayne.
Ace is in attack mode. Cody, this look familiar? Hey, my UR, that stands for ultra rare. UR, huh?
UR, you know, ultra rare. That card's really hard to get. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb.
I'll give you this if you help me.
But that's my card. By offering me something I already own,
You're in effect eschewing the very basis of our consumer society, namely the principle of fair trade. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. I love this kid. What do they teach these kids in school these days?
whatever, I don't need that card.
Huh?
I got a double. Just keep it. It's yours.
What? After I went through all that trouble of looking up a walkthrough almost, Sammy the Tanuki. The killer is Mega Man. I'm joking, by the way. You almost had me with that one, Sammy the Tanuki. If you want to trade, find me a
really rare card.
really rare. You mean there's something rarer than ultra rare?
Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain ultra rare cards. Come on. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb.
How many times is he gonna say that?
Once. Premium
No.
rare. Why do I feel like they're talking about steaks?
Give it to Penny and she'll absolutely fangirl over since it's the last one she needs for her full set. Okay.
Okay.
Penny!
Then after that, I don't know if we're gonna need any more advice, but thank you. Okay, so let's see if I can find her, probably this way? Dang it.
In the employee area? Oh wait, we were just there.
Wait. I keep forgetting which way I have to go to get places. She's not here, is she? Okay, there's someone in the trailer at least, or something.
Yay!
Oh, hi.
Just checked. I'm still the only clear on Jack B10. Ken, heck yeah! Thank you so much for playing it. Hello, what brings you here?
Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff.
Yes?
The, girl with you. Doesn't she seem a little different? Like, is she even the same person as before?
Nope. She's the same as always.
Same as always.
Okay, whatever you say.
I'm gonna get straight to it. You want this. Do you know anything about this?
Hey, that's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those, actually. I'm one card away from a complete set.
A complete set?
Yeah, a set of one of each card.
Huh.
Nick's not dumb, he just doesn't collect
Wait.
those cards.
Wait. That's it. That's the card I need. You don't know how long I've been looking for it. I don't care what kind of girl you might think I am, I need that card. But please, I beg you, please trade with me.
Trade with you?
Yes, trade cards. Look, I'll even trade you an ultra rare premium card.
Oh my gosh, that's
Damn.
exactly what we needed. Trade me a... Huh?
Yes, it's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please.
Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate?
Just having some water today. Heck yeah, Den and Tea. What's everybody getting so excited about? Trade. Okay.
Really? Thanks. Then this is for you.
Last one, yeah, we are. Is that a surprise or something? ERP card added to the court record.
Yahoo!
Yahoo! And there she goes.
Erp.
Richard D, no, this is my girlfriend Genevieve B, though. ERP.
Erp.
It is a surprise, yes. Lost one? I'm glad you, are lost. I don't know what to say. Welcome to the channel, and there she goes. Lost one. You ever played this game? It's Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Doesn't doing good things. Sorry, that's you.
Doesn't doing good things like that make you feel great?
Jamie T, what's going on?
Hello.
Yeah, it does. Well, see ya. Alright, let's go back to that kid and be like, hey kid, guess
Look what we got.
Not so dumb for an adult, am I?
Huh.
I think I have to go all the way back to the main gate before I can go to the employee area. Philly Steps, what's going on?
I have tried, I just never got all the way.
Why, you ask? Lost one? I don't know, just trying to make conversation. Because that's what geeks do. Alright, I'm gonna present this ultra rare premium card. See this card?
Yeah, so, wait, that's it! That's the last ultra rare premium card I need. Come on, give it to me, please. You gotta give it to me.
Wow, I've never seen him so eager. He is trying to pull a sword on us. Right, okay. How about a trade?
You're on. I'll give you a samurai spear and throw in an evil magistrate to boot.
No. Not that kind of trade. I don't want cards. I want information.
Huh? You sure? Fine by me.
Herp card given to Cody. No, we don't have the information yet. You don't give up the goods until you get the payment. But I need some water. There's you. Okay, Phoenix, let's hear what he has to say.
Yeah, sorry, I was reading.
Good. I see you reading the chat. If he knows something that could help us, we can have him take the stand tomorrow. Okay, can I talk to him about something? Alright, Steel Samurai. So, you like the Steel Samurai?
He's so cool.
I guess.
You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions, at his life.
I'm being lectured on life by a grade schooler.
You'll like him too. You like him too, don't you?
Oh me? Yeah, I love the Steel Samurai.
He's gonna have to stand on a milk crate at the trial, lol.
So tell me what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is.
I'm gonna say his kind nature. Right. Come on, think of something. I really like his, kind nature. What a guy.
Totally. He looks so tough, but inside he's as gentle as a kitten.
My kittens were tough, by the way. Pippin and Tiny Cat, they would like bop 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 when they were younger. But I wish fun for everyone watching the stream. Yo, Velvet, thank you so much for showing up and clicking that like button. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind clicking the like or double tapping the screen if you're on mobile to give me a like, that helps me a bunch.
I hear cheese goes well with sparkling water. Interesting. I would not know that. You remind me of two people, Evan and Caitlin.
People that tried preserving a pumpkin in epoxy resin. Lost one? That's not something I've ever done, but it's something I might do if I had a pumpkin and some epoxy resin. I think that's something I would attempt.
So what else do you like about him?
Don't tell me I have to keep this act up.
So tell me what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is.
I'm gonna go with, Will Powers' acting. Well, I've never even seen a full episode of that dumb show.
I like money. Me too!
Yeah, actually, I'm kind of a fan of Will Powers.
Whoa, that's totally hardcore.
You're calling me hardcore? What else do you like about him? Do I have to just do every one of them? Gotta think of something. I like it when he, vanquishes his foes, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, Wazam! The Steel Samurai always wins, always. Check this out, it's my fan album.
What the? It's all pictures of the Steel Samurai. Oh, are we gonna find a piece of evidence in here?
I go to every live performance.
Those stupid publicity stunts. That's a hard word. Publicity stunts, where they beat each other up in public?
I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Check it out. My new
Digital camera. Oh, Ken.
Wow, that's very impressive. The newest model, isn't it? You bet, lady. I just got it for my birthday.
Yo, it was Jackie J's birthday yesterday. That's crazy.
Big reveal coming soon.
Tiny Schmario, no spoilers.
don't tell us why.
But you can warn us about stuff, I guess. I don't know.
My album has a name. Want to hear it? The Steel Samurai, Path to Glory. The Steel Samurai always wins, always. Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah, I took these with a digital camera. I got all the data, or is it data, at home, so I can always make another one.
Well, then I'm happy to accept, thank you.
Path to Glory received. What's with people always giving stuff to Mia? What a life.
Huh?
So, you were here on the day of the incident, right?
Yeah.
Did you see anything unusual?
Cody? Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice.
It's true.
Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto for great justice?
Is that a reference to All Your Base Are Belong to Us? When he's like, or the game Zero Wing, where he's like, move zig, take off every zig for great justice. I hope it's a reference.
You have to help us fight for great justice too.
I saw everything.
Well, well, we might get some useful information out of him yet. By the way, Dance is a great song by Justice. Do I know that song? Is that the one that's like D-A-N-C-E? Launch, yes, launch every zig. Very Heath Miller, I knew you would know the reference. Cody, I need to ask you something very important.
Hello,
the side order.
The side order, hello.
Slam, what did you see on the day of the incident?
I got here that day around 2 o'clock. I had to come in through the woods out back so that old lady wouldn't see me.
1, 2, 3, 4, fight. Rogue effect, is that what you're going for? Mambo number fight?
I got kinda lost though. I was in there for maybe a half hour or so. Then I finally got to the studio. After that...
What is it, Cody? Tell us.
The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used his samurai spear, just like always. One shot, one kill. But this time it was like a real live murder and not a show. It happened so fast, I got scared. I went home after that.
I see. It must have been hard for you.
Man, you say those nice things, but it's so obvious you aren't speaking from the heart.
Right. Mia?
Yes?
I think we can say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it.
True enough.
And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him.
Indeed.
So, the only person left who it could have been is Will Powers.
I have to admit, it's kind of a shock. But if you put this boy on witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure.
Sans, what's going on? Sans here wondering why you sound like Evan and Caitlin. That's the second time I've heard of those people, and earlier was like 10 minutes ago.
Epoxy pumpkin.
Yeah, with some epoxy resin.
I have no idea who those people are.
Let's not call them then.
Evan and Caitlin. Oh, I think that would be wise. Best to leave this one alone.
Not so fast, pal.
Not so fast, pal. I should have known it was him by the way he's saying pal. Ahoy everything. Do you want to do his voice?
No, I don't.
This boy here's a key witness, and he's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You've got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct. I just imagine he doesn't know how to actually pronounce rendezvous. E-Man, what's going on?
No, I ain't going. Wah, wah.
That didn't go so well. We're back to 0 leads. And now we have serious handicap in court.
Rendezvous. You're right.
E-Man, hi.
What are we gonna do, Mia?
Well, I really need to be going.
See ya.
Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Whoa. Come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there.
Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent? Ooh.
I believe.
Everybody in the chat. Oh, okay.
Did you want to vote?
I was gonna ask everybody in the chat what they thought.
Of course he is. Wait, are you two Evan and Caitlin? Yo, Derp Afton? Yes. How did you know?
What is how? I feel like something. I feel like we're being pranked or something.
This is you.
Oh shoot! That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you at court then.
Interesting. Great. Thanks, Mia.
I bet you're gonna be yawning in the middle of this live stream. I have been, and I always do.
To be continued. Okay.
Oh no.
We are gonna do a little bit more of the trial because.
We got time.
Yeah, and we did sort of last stream we did most of that chapter that we just finished, but couldn't quite finish it.
Ryan
in time.
K, are you watching with like no headphones or anything in public?
Just got asked to turn on my Karma experience at a restaurant. Love that, Ryan K. They didn't ask you to turn me up?
Put him on the big screen. Trial time, baby.
Bert O'Neill. Thank you. October 19, 9:42 a.m.
Rogue effect.
District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 1.
How was Jackie J's birthday?
Oh, Gouda guy ate way too much. It was great. We had a fun time. And we watched the Minecraft movie, by the way. Like, that movie was really funny, and the commercials did not give me that impression. Like, it looked... I said this on stream before. People were like, KarmaJolt, are you going to watch the Minecraft movie? And my impression, based on the trailers, was like, it's going to be one of those movies that is just for the kids and has nothing for adults. But I was wrong. Grossed out Grinch. Damn it, guess you're Evan and Caitlin. Yup, you got me. Yo, Tiny Schmario with the cool $5. You definitely want to do this trial. It's packed full of big reveals. Trust me, look forward to it. Yeah,
nice.
So everyone spam
a mushroom.
Yeah, like a mushroom for Tiny Schmario so he can grow. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the cool $5. Oh my gosh. And Gouda guy with $14.99 Australian US cheese. Hey, so we're gonna add 15 to the to-go counter here.
Woo-hoo.
Hey, thank you so much. Everyone spam the cheese and the mushrooms.
Wait, go back up. Evan
Go
and
for it.
Caitlin are another gamer couple duo who...
We both do Let's Plays and art projects.
The joke is that you two kind of look like them, but I would say the actual similarities stop there. Okay.
Yeah, I bet Evan and Caitlin couldn't do 65 curls that I'm going to do eventually.
No, Nintendo Fan Club, it was Jackie J's birthday.
Yeah.
My birthday's in December.
Yeah.
Dendon Tucker with the croissants.
Glacy the Glaceon, appreciate you with the croissants. Yes, for Nick the Frenchie when he shows up, obviously. Mr. Wright? Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing.
Yeah, Curtis, I don't think that this is going by like actual legalities and stuff. It's just a video game.
Yeah, and besides, who knows what country this takes place in and what their laws are. Right, Mia? Uh-oh. She looks even unhappier.
You guys play Minecraft and make statues of anime characters? We play Minecraft, we don't do the latter.
But we could.
Yeah, side order, best birthday. Phoenix! Your client is now practically a dead man walking. 2 birthdays in a year, what? Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him.
Oh, I get it, because she's dead. And by the way, if you haven't been here for the previous episodes, this character, Mia, was Phoenix Wright's boss at the law firm. She was murdered. But her whole family is like a family of spirit mediums. So when her younger sister Maya started tagging along with us, Mia was like, I'm going to occasionally use her to channel my spirit through her so that I can communicate with Phoenix in the real world. And that's my synopsis of the events. But she's been doing it a lot lately. That's why she's here now. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You don't want to offend them.
You know we're going into a trial utterly defenseless. Yet, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it.
Wait, Nintendo Fan Club, you only have 2 birthdays a year? Honestly, I feel like that's double what most people get. Something overlooked?
We have to find something, Phoenix, today.
Game is set in America, but uses a combination of both American and Japanese law with anime flair and exaggerations to make it dramatic. Philly Steps, I would have assumed it was Japan, but they do get burgers a lot in this game, so that's pretty American. Yes, I agree. You two do look like Evan and Caitlin. They sound handsome, from what I understand.
It's that or lose the trial.
This isn't going to be easy.
Oh, you and your mom have the same birthday? That's kind of cool, Gouda guy.
Oh, I knew somebody who was like that. And it was on Leap Day, which was like even a crazier coincidence.
Oh, wow.
October 19th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 5. Sorry.
Every day someone claims it's their birthday, so weird people have birthdays sometime in this year.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr.
At
Will
any
Powers.
time it could happen.
Yes, it's Edgeworth again. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Glacie the Glaceon, what is your birthday?
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Opening curls, please. Let's do 20 curls, because we got like 65 of them to go.
May 13th. Okay, Karma's birthday's on the 11th of May.
May 13th? I'll tell you who else's birthday is May 13th. Is Dennis the Worm Rodman,
Oh,
5-time NBA champion. I just might need you to like...
I'm trying, babe.
Oh,
I
see. Is it stuck? The rolly part of the chair got stuck on a little divot. Alright, let's do 20 curls. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I bet Evan and Caitlin couldn't do this. 4. Actually, they probably could. 5. Anyone could do it if they tried. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11 and Caitlin. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. Evan and Caitlin. No, it was a joke there, but it didn't work.
Wow.
19. 20. Hey, thank you so much to Rogue Effect. As well as Tiny Schmario. And Gouda Guy. Ken? I wouldn't know. I don't know anything about them. But we did 20 curls. So let's add that to the counter. The counter, Bob. Alright, you good?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please.
You kind of sound like Goku. Lol.
Thank you.
You guys are awesome. Thanks, Kevin B.
An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court.
I want to be Edgeworth.
Okay, go for it.
Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios.
We did learn that.
Today, I would like to know evidence. Today I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder.
If you need to switch to your actual glasses, feel free.
Thanks.
Because I get that it's hard to read in sunglasses.
These lights are just really bright, and I already have a migraine.
Aw, I'm sorry, babe. I understand that. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it'll be that producer.
The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella
No,
to
I
the stand.
hate this character. Or that director.
Oh, this guy. Ew!
Yeah.
Will the witness state his name and profession?
How rude can you get?
Oh, I hate this so much.
You don't know me? I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai noob raffle.
Salmonella, I'm a director. Television. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Discord mod is called to the stand, Tiny Schmario.
We have way better Discord mods than this.
Very Heath Miller, I don't love anything about him.
Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day.
Phoenix, let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it.
Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. Witness testimony. Day of the murder.
I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch.
How goes attorneying? Yo, it is going better
What's
than
up,
better than the detective work did. Still don't know if I like the voice I'm doing for this guy. We were in the meeting until around 4 o'clock.
He looks like if you were asked to... Wait. Hold on. He looks like if you were asked to draw a nerd and that person threw every stereotype at the wall to see what would stick.
Robert L., yeah. And at that, a nerd from like 2001.
Desert Titan, hi.
During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs.
It's alright.
That's about it.
Hi, Jolt Karma. Today's words of order to mix in a weird.
Thanks, Oakley. Good to see you too. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Alright, I'm just gonna press him on everything here.
Everything!
That's what you can do.
Hold it!
Is that when you always come into work?
Oh no, I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way.
Yeah, I know about all the freaks in your industry.
Still, for Will, I was pretty busy all that day.
That means for what it's worth. For what it's worth.
Tell us more about that.
During the morning, I was doing, an action scene run-through.
Hold it. In the employee area?
That's right.
I was talking about Edgeworth.
Oh. Yeah, we can talk about Edgeworth any day.
It was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate.
With the jabot. That's a word I don't know, that I'm not familiar with, very Heath Miller. If you could give a definition and a pronunciation guide, we could all learn something new. The frilly collar. Okay, that's what I thought you were talking about. I don't know if I've heard that term before. Was anyone else at the run-through?
It's different than an ascot.
No, but someone did get run through with a spear. Oh yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing.
Lol.
She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it.
She certainly has the lungs for it.
Ascot for the
Ascot,
win!
yeah. That's called a cravat. Tiny Schmario, there's so many words for it. Or you could just call it a frilly neck thing, I believe. Anyone else?
Nope, just us 4. It took a lot more time than I thought it would.
Hold it. Why did it go on so long? You alright, babe?
Yeah.
If you need to, like, duck out...
I'm okay.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Alright, Genavieve being a champion for the people.
Yay.
I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this. But WP twisted his ankle during the run-through, see?
Oh, right. That's the limp.
Which of course led to me missing my lunch.
Roffs? Is that just raffle but plural? Rolling on floor screaming? Roffs. Rolling on the floor starving?
Genevieve looks so ready to sleep. No, I'm... maybe.
I heard that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area.
It's 4 o'clock? Oh my god.
What exactly did they have for lunch? Excuse me.
T-bone steak. The assistant cooked some up.
What is he doing with his...
Yeah, Robert L.
anything at all,
Thank
I guess.
you.
Come to think, yeah, everyone spam the puppy dogs in the chat for a Genevieve B rally. There was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. Slam. Were you still gonna do Edgeworth, or you want me to do it?
Everyone else meaning that the witness did not eat with them?
But I had a meeting in Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch.
So in the end, you didn't get to eat.
Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it?
That must have been tough.
Phoenix,
Yeah?
doesn't something about that seem odd to you? Yes, because there were 2 plates in front of the trailer.
Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manila.
What do you want, Sweats?
Slam, when I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Well, actuallying neckwear, that's right. Who ate lunch there?
No, good call, Sweat. I was embarrassed, so I didn't want to mention it. But I did eat after all.
A T-bone steak, you mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later.
Jen needs to hydrate, so F-Zero, Ken? Possibly later tonight. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I'd suspected as much. So when exactly did you eat?
We took one break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then.
Drool. A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second.
T-bone that steak, just not the way he means. Ew.
If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. So he definitely mentioned that, like, nobody left their chairs, right? There. You didn't take a single break?
Well, yeah, not a one, Sweat.
What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? If only I had an idea. Wait a second. The thing I just said to do.
Press harder.
Slam!
Slam!
Wait a second. Mr. Manila, you've just contradicted yourself.
Solid Halo, hi. Ew, gross, what is that thing? I don't know, he's
A witness. Weird. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break? You big fake?
Oof!
Ruffle! Well? No way you're ruffling out of this one. Mr. Manila, what's this all about?
Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break.
Phoenix, great job.
Thank you.
If they took break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time.
And did a murder. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony,
Manila?
please. And also 20 curls.
I can't do curls. I'm a nerd character. A huge stereotype.
All right, everybody. 20 more curls. Ready? Let's do hammer curls for Jack Hammer. 1, 2, Jack Hammer. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Lynn and Evan. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17,
Cameron Rice said hi.
18, 19, 20. Cameron Rice? Oh boy. Woo! Thanks for showing up. Robert L? Yeah, and then watching this kid get grilled on the witness stand. We have 25 to go.
Robert L, yeah.
We did
I don't
40
really know
back.
what to do with myself in that situation.
No shrugs, KarmaJolt. I did recently. Whew. Irk. Do you still want to do Edgeworth?
Heh heh heh.
I mean, who doesn't? Edgeworth is hang. Turn the camera and audio off. Robert L., wait, what?
Yeah, for what it's worth, we took a break, Raffle. But it was only 15 minutes. 15, that's only 13 in base 12.
Okay.
That's true.
Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder in Studio One, lol.
How would you know? I feel like it wouldn't take me 15 minutes to stab someone. If I had a spear and they were there, I don't think I would need 15 minutes to wind up a thrust.
That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak if you ask me.
Steams. Glacy the Glaceon, I see you saying hi again.
I think I could eat a steak that fast.
I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. I can eat that fast. I usually do. Cross-examination. Hold it. What time exactly did you take this break?
I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45.
2:30? That's the time of death. He thinks that to himself while slapping this document. So he could have gone to Studio One, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. Slam.
But it was only 15 minutes. 15? That's only 13 in base 12.
What is it in base 9? What were you doing for those 15 minutes, Ryan K? Why do we reveal too much information, Dude Wars? I wasn't gonna say that part out loud.
Eating my T-bone steak, what else?
There were 2 plates on that table.
Oh right, the other one was Diva's. Sorry, D. Vasquez's plate.
That's the lady with the cigarette who doesn't care for people. D. Vasquez, the producer.
To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat.
He's impressed.
Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio One, lol.
I hate this character so much. Why is that? Slam.
Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear.
15 is 16 in base 9. And in base 10, Rogue Effect, it's 15.
The police in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. The people!
They could have been cops.
Police, wee-woo.
My wife can finish a plate of crab legs in 5 minutes. Yeah, I mean, it's not that hard if you're talented. Like your wife, Philly Steps. Meanwhile, it takes me 30 to finish a 10-piece McNugget and still get stomach sick if I move around too much after. I'm gonna show up behind you with a box of steak. Hang on. Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Very
God.
Heath Miller. The other day showed up with a box of donuts when we were streaming.
Oh, that's funny.
But also in the game they were talking about donuts, so it was extra funny.
It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio One.
Because of the monkey head. Slam. What?
Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio One.
I haven't been paying attention. Well, Mr. Wright?
I am senile. Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer.
Do you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio One?
Claim it. And claim it loud. When did we get so low?
We aren't. It's so that bar in the upper right is showing us like how much of our life meter is on the line if we get this wrong. So we're at full health, so to speak. Let's see.
Well, like, what would be the other solution? There is no other solution other than that.
Or someone who wasn't from Studio One.
Or it really was Will Powers.
Super Saiyan Blue, what's going on?
That would be the ultimate, like, twist if Will Powers was actually the person who did it.
I'm gonna say no, it's impossible. Tiny Schmario might have said something that I'm getting at here. But, like, remember how when we were at the, at Studio One with that outline of the body, and we were like, it's crazy that he was impaled on a spear and there's no blood.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, it may have been that his body was placed there after. But I'm gonna say no, it's impossible.
I don't want to write off so many possible suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio in that time.
Haha! I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again.
Trace Ventura, what's going on?
But I see you had at least an inkling of the truth.
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked.
Slam!
The fallen Mrs. Monkey had barred the way.
I thought it was a Mr.
I
Monkey.
thought it was a Mr. Monkey too.
Objection!
What do you mean, Mrs. Monkey? That monkey wasn't married.
At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio's mascot's head.
Hungy is right, Rogue Effect.
Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked.
We're about
Tiny
to
cat.
we're about to get a cat quake, I think, in a second.
I'm gonna hold on to this.
So
Ooh.
Hey, Tiny Cat, you coming down? I'll read it for you. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head. Maybe you read that part. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. How do we know it's Mr. Monkey?
Tiny Cat is in
And
the
somehow I
way.
feel no desire to correct him.
What are you doing with my microphone?
I'm speaking into it.
I believe. Do you want to do Edgeworth's voice?
I can't see because of Tiny Cat.
Excuse me, Tiny Cat. Yeah, you go to this little cat bed over here.
I believe we have seen enough evidence.
Oh, good.
I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand.
Ever watch Harvey
What?
Birdman?
It's over?
What? It's over?
Murmur, murmur, murmur.
Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty.
Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness.
Slam! Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth?
It's a little boy. My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Gaius.
Hey, Tiny Schmario, I feel like you're giving a few too many spoilers here.
Order, I will have order. Slam, slam. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness.
Salvala said hi.
Not me, said objection.
Court is adjourned for recess.
I really like Edgeworth. He's smug and he's a bit of a dick, but he is always out for the truth too. He actually tends to help Phoenix once he sees when the witness is hiding something. Okay.
B1900, what's going on?
So much reading. My brain.
Why don't you just relax then?
Okay.
You want me to get it? I'll get everything. Don't even worry about it.
What do we do? What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi,
I still want to do it though. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong.
Mia! Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have?
Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio One. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is.
What's gonna happen to me? It kinda seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They will think I'm a murderer.
Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it, I guarantee it. Leave it to us, and be yourself, be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, heroes to children everywhere after all.
Thanks, Sniff.
Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it.
It's for the children.
Let's do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams.
October 19, 11:15 a.m. District Court, room number 4.
Shut up, Slam. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. You like that?
The prosecution has a concern.
It's that we're not doing enough curls, Your Honor.
Do I have to move, or do you have enough room?
I've probably got enough room. If I squeeze in there. Alright, ready? Let's do 25, because that's how many we have left.
1, 2, 3. I don't want to smack you.
You won't.
4. You won't. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Make your dreams come
9.
true. Don't let your dreams be dreams,
10.
Titus Mario.
11, 12,
We've got a counter in the bottom right.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Oh, baby, I just barely did it. Oh, we did it.
What's this?
Now do 100 million curl-ups.
Philly Steps. Don't worry, my wife has issues watching subtitled anime because she has issues reading while still paying attention. Also very dyslexic. I know your pain. I need to have subtitles. If I don't have subtitles, then I don't process what's being said. So I do a lot of... Oh, I just fudged up my eyebrow.
Take that, eyebrow. Take that! Donate $100 million.
I think I'm gonna go lay down.
Okay. I got the rest of the stream. I'm gonna do, 10-15 minutes without you.
Okay.
Everyone spam the puppy dog emoji for Genevieve B, being a trooper.
Chair back?
No, you take it.
Well, I'm not gonna be sitting in this anymore.
Yeah, Tiny Cat will.
Bye!
Bye, Gen B. Love you. The prosecution has a concern. We've switched voice actors. Tiny Cat, you do Edgeworth's voice. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Questions are the worst thing you can do to someone. Out of water.
Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground.
However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Is he a hacksaw? They call him. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on.
Oh, right.
Yo, B1900, I see you. And yeah, I finally looked it up.
Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do.
They get donuts in crates over there?
Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Slam, witness.
What? Just 'cause you're all grown up, don't mean you can push me around.
Nerf. Cody, answer his question, okay?
Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade.
No way. He's at least in 5th grade. Maybe they do grades different around here. Tiny Cat?
Boof, Tiny Cat. I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day with Tiny Cat in front of the monitor, so I can't read the text.
Oh my gosh, get your coffee donated $4 saying nice. Hey, everyone spam the coffee emoji for Rogue Effect, aka get your coffee, because we are about to bring that counter up to a real nice number. Let's do that right now. Would you like some water? Yeah? Alright, let's do 4 curls, and I'm gonna get me and Genevieve B some water.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright. BRB, everyone. Here, I got you this. Okay, we back.
Soul Wave. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Also, the witness is a child too. Don't forget about that.
Murph. Witness, Cody.
He's having trouble with this gentle thing.
You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the, incident.
You got a problem with that?
They let him have his sword on the witness stand. I love that. I hit that like button, says Saint CA. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. And to everyone else who hit the like button, such as Tiny Cat. Please tell us what you saw that day.
What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there?
Slam, just Mr. Edgeworth. I prefer bearded gentlemen. A very long day.
Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom.
My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible.
Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost?
Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet, but I bring it with me wherever I go.
That seems like it might be important, dude. Phoenix, I wonder if you had that camera on the day of the murder. You'd better make note of it in the court record.
Well done. I will update it right now.
Tint car. Aces, you put one too many coffees, I think. And got rogue affected. Yeah, too much coffee? We all been there.
Very well, Cody. Or maybe we haven't, I don't know. Please testify to the court what you saw the day of the incident.
Okay.
I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day.
I'm gonna make a hard rule. If your emoji spam is more than 4 lines in my chat box, I'm deleting it. Rogue Effect? Okay, but Rogue Effect, just for the people, show us exactly how long that would be in coffees, if you don't mind. God, you're fit as hell, man. Not gonna say anything sus, But your partner is a lucky peep. Oh my gosh, Philly Steps. Appreciate you.
I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me.
Yeah, I'm so fit that that old lady can't catch me. Dendon, Genevieve B is lying down. She got a migraine, and I get it. She's still here. Just passing by. Nick the Frenchie, I knew you would show up. Dendon Tucker posted some croissant emojis in the chat like an hour ago or something. And I was like, yeah, doing that will summon Nick the Frenchie eventually.
I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy.
Wasn't he the good guy? Oh, the murderer, he means.
Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home.
Yeah, so while we're on the topic of emojis and how many lines you put in the chat, just know that my eyesight is so bad that when I read the chat, I have to zoom in to 250%. So 3 lines for you is like 12 lines for me. I'm just saying. Actually, hold on. What Rogue Effect posted was... Okay. It's approximately 70% of my text box. Oh, dang, says Rogue Effect. That's right.
Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. And the witness is also a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. Cross-examination. Hold it, kid! Here's a question. You really like the Steel Samurai, huh?
Course I do. I've taped every show, and I go to all the live performances.
That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park?
Course, duh. My dad always takes me.
Poor dad. What? That sounds awesome.
I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day.
Hold it. What's the internet? Was that day the first time you'd been to the studio?
Actually, I've been a couple times. I never managed to get there on a rehearsal day. And that security lady's always yelling.
Right. Please continue.
Chill, Pops. I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez.
Insolent.
I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me.
Hold it. You mean the old lady? Off the path.
Yeah, you know how the studios are in a valley there.
They have the whole text box there, but they use about this much of it when they could use the entire screen, right? But instead it's like just that much. I don't know. That seems weird to me.
If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was.
You insolent brat. Edgeworth, probably. That's right, Tiny Schmario.
I see.
Anyhow, I was going for the studio.
Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio?
Unusual?
Did you see this monkey by any chance? Bah.
Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted.
So you went straight to the studio?
I got kinda lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes.
Long enough to bust a monkey head?
You got lost in the woods? Excuse me.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, was I relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next? When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai.
Oops, I meant to press him on that.
The Steel Samurai, slam.
Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside.
I see. What then?
It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy.
What sort of bad guy was it?
A guy, a person, kind of tall, skinny.
Are you sure it was a guy?
I don't know, he was kind of far away.
Huh, he's being awfully vague.
Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow!
Let's press on this, Philly Steps. There's a subculture of PW fans who make custom cases, and the best one I've ever seen is a fully voice-acted My Little Pony one, where Phoenix get isekai'd and has to defend Rainbow Dash. I'm not familiar with that term, or I don't remember what it means, but that sounds funny.
What happened to the bad guy?
Huh? Well, he kind of didn't move. Not a bit, like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor.
Yes, I suppose he was.
If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you.
If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then?
No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time.
Didn't he say that, though?
Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home.
Phoenix, remember he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm.
Easy for you to say.
I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once.
You really like the Steel Samurai, huh?
Of course I do.
Okay, it looped back around. What kind of evidence do I have here, though? I never actually looked through this, like, photo booth thing, right? And then there's the camera. He always carries it. Tiny Schmario, that's what I was gonna do. Hey, I don't need any backseat gaming right just yet, but thank you. So yeah, I'm gonna present this bit of evidence that says that he always carries it.
Slam! Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You are quite clear about that.
Huh?
Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh, was I putting on the pressure too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about?
Oh my gosh, this guy's old. Yo, B1900, we'll talk about it sometime.
It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's like a camera, but digital. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that to an old man who's really all that old? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Slam, Mr. Wright. How cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. Slam, what do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody?
What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? You got a problem with that?
Oh, I got a problem with that.
I got a chuckle from Genevieve B over there.
So, you did have a camera. And did you use this camera?
Why would I use it? I was too busy watching.
Very well, please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching.
Murder.
Yo, Gouda guy, you want a glasses change? I see you.
What I Saw by Cody Hackins.
Yeah, I had my camera with me. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then, the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. The Steel Samurai rules.
If he lies about the camera, his testimony is sus. He did it. Yeah, Robert L. I bet he did.
Ah, is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Genevieve B, I see you in the chat. Welcome to the stream. When I was glued to the action, couldn't take my eyes off it. Alright, I guess let's press on all of these, because I don't know... I don't know where to object or to present evidence, KDR.
So, why didn't you use it?
He's getting to that. Relax and listen.
I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it.
So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight?
Yeah, of course.
You didn't turn away, not even once?
No.
Okay then, tell us exactly what happened. So this guy, he's talking about how he always gets a shot of the final blow, right? You can see my hand in the background. Wave it for a second.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm getting to that. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy, wham!
It was him, says the SB Gamer. So the bad guy attacked him first.
Yeah.
What sort of person was this bad guy?
I told you, a person. He was a person.
How was he dressed?
I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai.
I see, and what happened next?
Then the bad guy stopped moving.
Why?
Huh? What do you mean, why?
Why wasn't the bad guy moving?
Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice.
And how exactly did he do that?
How did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap, something like that.
He's still being vague about this.
What? Don't give me that look, Pops.
Mustafa, welcome. I'm gonna press him harder here. Cody.
What?
Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action.
Yeah, so what?
Yet you missed the most important part. John N. What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Slam. Tell me what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap. A very strong one, with big beefy arms. My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurais fight. Slam. But you missed the most important part, the killing blow. I love that he's on a little box. Big meaty claws is right, Glacy the Glaceon. Order, order. Yeah, Robert L., I mean, maybe it's just a really strong slap.
Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital?
That's the thing.
Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you can figure this out.
I wouldn't have given her a southern accent, but Genevieve B started it, so that's what Mia sounds like. No, it's great. That's a great choice. I wouldn't have thought to do that, is what I mean.
I know you can figure this out.
Mr. Wright, your answer.
Now he's got a southern accent too.
We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight?
I don't know what to do here. He couldn't watch it. He was watching something else. That doesn't quite make sense. I want to say this.
Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? Let's do this.
Here's my proof.
Proof? Can I do that again? This doesn't prove anything. Ha! Lost your nerve, have you? I'm not quite sure what to do here, but it doesn't seem like, presenting the wrong evidence, like, loses anything here. Here's my proof. What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. -1 point of attention, says John, and you're right. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that, too. Ah! Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. Slam! He was trying to take a picture.
Hey!
Bullseye.
What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids?
That's not picking on him. Jeez. Love the shirt, by the way, says Soulwave. Hey, thanks. Yeah, I'm wearing a Ridley and Metroid shirt. Damn, bro, I gotta chill. Tiny Schmario, I'm glad you're chilling with us. I know the answer, but I won't tell you, says Philly Steps. Pressing, not picking.
Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero. And not take a picture.
Right. Cody, there was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight. Would you ever ride a motorcycle? Casey Jones? I would never own one myself, but I would ride one, yeah. And that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight. Something, I missed the last part.
Yeah.
Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that.
Do you consider mayonnaise an instrument? SP Gamer... Yes, but most people who try to play it are not musicians.
Have him testify again.
Yo, Brain Ripper? Welcome. Right. Mia means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Cody? Could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. Called out all the mayonnaise content creators.
Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture, but the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yup.
Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Yes, more references, SB Gamer. No photo? I'm gonna press him here. When the lens opened, what did you see?
Well, a person on the ground and the Steel Samurai. That's all that happened. Yup.
That's all?
Yeah, I told you, I didn't take a picture.
Yo, Maverick Ryu with the cool $5. Hey, thank you so much. Everyone spam the big R in the chat for Maverick Ryu. Thank you so much. How are you? I would have once I got that lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one? Press him hard. Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. This kid, for sure a picture taker, Jesse Jones. Nice controller, says Soulwave. Genevieve B got me this. It's got Mario and Green Mario and Zelda on it. Ooh, hi, pretty lady. Maverick Ryu, me? Or Genevieve B? Cody? Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. Glacy the Glaceon, you like that? You took a picture.
Hey!
Bullseye?
How did you know?
I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers.
Wow.
This feels great.
Yeah, I took a picture.
Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody.
I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them.
You erased them?
Yeah.
Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious?
Well, you know, why would I want to keep a picture like that?
He's becoming less and less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon, or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony?
There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about.
Let's see. I wonder if I can, what if I just do this here? Okay, so I lost some health there. Let's just press him again. What's in his camera? Maverick Ryu, I don't know why I can't just, like, look at the camera and see what's in it. Pops.
Yeah, I called you Pops, you spiky-haired geezer.
Geezer? I'm Mr. Edgeworth, and I guess I'm the bearded gentleman.
That's what I hate about grown-ups. You're also self-conscious.
Slam. Okay, off with the kid gloves. Testify, witness, testify.
Yipes.
I don't know if this is going to be different. So did you see the beginning of the fight?
Yeah.
Did you notice anything unusual?
Well, I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange.
Moving strangely. So I held up my camera to take a picture. Why couldn't you take a picture? Too many buttons, couldn't figure it out. Tried to take a picture. I really tried. So I'm kind of getting different dialogue here. When the lens opened, what did you see? The person on the ground and the Steel Samurai. You erased them. Yeah, I want to present the book here. What if I do this? Okay, the music stopped. That means I probably got it. Cody.
What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad.
Richard Joyce, what's going on? I object KarmaJolt is attending trial with his shirt still on. Oh my gosh. You behave. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day.
Huh? Oh, right.
What was it you told me then?
I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got 'em all. I never missed one. A perfect collection.
Avis P says, I hope Gen B is feeling well. Me too. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Slam! Genevieve B took ibuprofen is what she just said. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Slam! Order! Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Killer Tony, what's going on? Hacking because he's a hack. Fair, says Maverick Ryu. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No, wait. No way.
Phoenix, I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is.
Michael G, what's going on? Mike, I should say. Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually...
Yes, I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell him, Phoenix. Tell him what the truth is.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took?
The Steel Samurai didn't win.
I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. Slam! The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai.
No way, no. It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever.
Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his previous precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. Yo, Maverick Rio, thank you so much for the cool $5. I'm gonna do those curls right now. What? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the Steel KarmaJolt. Whew. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. Maverick Ryu with a cool 99 cents. Let's do one more. Hey, everyone spam the R for Maverick Ryu. R. Thank you so much. I prefer hammer curls than over regular palm up curls, says Avis. Yeah, I'm trying to do multiple types, you know. Unlike Pokemon gym leaders. Wait, it should be that, right? Because we did 6. However, he saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. Slam. He couldn't handle the truth. That seems like a reference to something. Maybe something lawyer related too, I don't know. Slam, slam, slam. Order. I will have order. Witness, I mean Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Oh, he's crying. This song rules, though. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, Nicholas McMahon Watson. Case closed. That's right, Super Saiyan Blue Myron. Right?
Wow, okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Wow.
Slam, slam, slam. Order, order, order. Slam, what kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to the witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Slam, Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? Hammer was the victim. Steel Samurai was the victim. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Slam! Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. More like the Hammer-Eye. Slam, 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 order! So the Steel Samurai in this photograph, you're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Powers' foot injury. But wait! Glacy the Glaceon, you like that?
Hadn't Mr. Hammer already gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Ms. Oldbag said in her testimony.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m.
I don't know what her voice is.
Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station.
I do love all the little stuff. That's what makes you entertaining, in my opinion. It feels so genuine every second. Oh, I appreciate you.
Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1. Nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know.
I get it.
Uh-huh.
I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange, so it was a different person inside the suit. Pops.
Me? What?
Actually, there was one piece of data that I saved.
Data? Or is it data?
This isn't a murder, it's a moida. That's right, Avis. I'm still questioning about Cody's katana behind his back, and he trying to pull it out. Dude, put it on your hip. Yeah, you're right, John N. Yeah, on my digital camera.
Slam? What? Slam, show us quick.
No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that.
Now. Sniff.
Here, this is it.
A picture.
Well, looking at this, it's a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright?
I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence.
I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back.
Wait, Phoenix.
Mia, what?
Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial.
What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please? Certainly. I don't see why not.
Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts, as we know them in that photo. Find the inconsistency in the photo. Is it that he's left-handed instead of right-handed? Oh, I can just mash the A button, I think. No, wait, I have to hit the X button somewhere.
Slam! I think it's here.
Okay, that wasn't it. But this doesn't lose me life, I guess, if I get it wrong. Yeah, Tiny Schmario, I was gonna do this.
Your Honor, look at this. Look at this photograph. I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? Ugh. I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at.
But that's impossible.
Eh? What's this all about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1.
Okay, yeah, it's hard to keep the map straight in my mind when you don't actually move from area to area physically. You just kind of teleport, you know? I say data, Soulwave.
However, what we do see in this photo... What do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo, Your Honor. Here is the true scene of the crime.
Show the judge where the moida took place. It was like here.
Slam! It was here.
That wouldn't be it? Here at Studio 2. Okay, I thought it was like right in front of Studio 2. That would explain the 2 on the gate photo. Link of TW, welcome. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. No filming is done there. Studio 2 is no longer being used for filming. I see, and this is significant. Why? Good question. Stabbing away, Your Honor. The path to the trailer was blocked. So we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. Slam. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case, Philly Steps. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. Slam! They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. As you may recall, there was a trailer in Studio 2. Now on that day, a meeting was held. In that very trailer, there was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Ms. D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. Slam! They were at the scene of the crime. I think it was Plankton, not gonna lie, says SB Gamer. Order! The defense makes the following claims. Slam! The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Ms. Oldbag, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a steel samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. Slam, this is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim! Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Slam! Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me the proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. I don't know if I have proof of that. I have proof. Slam, you do. You do, Mr. Wright. Now that they're so surprised, I'm suddenly much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. Let's try this. Wait, no, that can't be right. I'm gonna have some proof that will knock their socks off. Let's try this. This is it. An empty medicine bottle? I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. Edgeworth Slam is the best slam. Don't take that out of context, Rogue Effects. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Power, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Slam! Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. That's one of the options right now, is fingerprint the bottle. An idea? Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. Empty bottle given to the judge. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hacken's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. SB Gamer, I see you. Yeah, come on and slam. Come on and slam. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The steel samurai seen by Ms. Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the steel samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework.
Mr. Edgeworth, you will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers.
It's just getting better, John N.
As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension.
Relatable. I hate homework.
Slam. Very well. Court is adjourned.
October 19th.
Phew. That was a close one.
We were saved by a hair. That's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during that trial.
Me too.
Oh, really?
You both seem so confident. Ha! Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there.
Me too. Dead? Oh, of course we're kidding. Are you sure?
I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation, but I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial.
Rogue Effect, what did you just post? Oh, the Space Jam website? Oh, right. Thanks, Sniff. Oh my gosh, everybody. To be continued. I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you so much, everybody, for all the curls and for watching me play a whole bunch of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. My voice is killing me. I might come back later with some, maybe some Fire Emblem or something that requires less voices, like F-Zero. Or Paladin's Quest. You're right, I have to do that. But until next time, this is KarmaJolt and Genavieve B signing off. Tell your friends we're great.